They said it was a school. But for thousands of kids like Marcus, it felt more like a sentence. Today on No Justice TV, we go inside the broken classrooms, the quiet discrimination, and the invisible weight of being black in America's education system.
My name is Marcus. I grew up in North Philly. My first school, Roosevelt Elementary. We didn't have enough chairs. Some days we didn't have heat. I was 7 when a teacher first called me aggressive. I was coloring too hard. At 10, I got suspended for talking back. I had asked why we didn't have a science teacher. My mom? She marched into the school that day, asked the principal if he'd suspend a white kid for the same thing. He said, "That's not the point." I remember thinking, if school's supposed to save me, why does it feel like it's preparing me for prison? Our textbooks were older than us. Math books missing covers. History books that stopped at Martin Luther King, as if we stopped existing after 1968. They taught us about presidents and pilgrims, but never about Malcolm, or Angela, or Tulsa, and our teachers, mostly white. Good people, maybe, but they didn't understand us, didn't get our jokes, our hair, our homes. "You're so articulate," one said, like that was a surprise. High school hit different. Metal detectors at the door, cops in the hallway. And every time something happened, a fight, a shout, a slammed locker, it was us. Black boys, arts problem. My friend Jamal, expelled at 16 for defending himself. His file said violent. The other kid? Miscommunication. I was one of the good ones, they said. But still, college counselor told me to be realistic. Suggested trade school, while my white classmate, same GPA, was pushed to apply to Columbia. When I finally made it to college, it hit me. I wasn't behind because I was dumb. I was behind because the system designed it that way. Underfunded schools, biased testing, teachers with lowered expectations, curriculum that erases our existence. This wasn't education. It was indoctrination. Into smallness. Into silence.
What Marcus lived through isn't a glitch. It's the system working exactly as it was designed. From segregated schools to underfunded districts, from standardized tests to invisible bias, America's schools are still teaching some kids to lead and others just to obey. But stories like Marcus's prove something else. The students see it. They're speaking out. They're fighting back. If you've ever felt invisible in a classroom, this story is yours too. Subscribe to No Justice TV and help us rewrite the lesson plan.